Bang! Neevesknives. What's up, Penny? Sorry, we are 1 minute late.
Oh my god. He's freaking
We're
out
fired.
about that minute.
We're fired.
He is freaking out about that minute, you guys. Welcome to Neevesknives Live, where we are live at Neevesknives. Oh my god, that thumbnail is weird, baby.
Don't worry, I'm coming, guys. I am just making some coffee while everybody shows up.
Alright, well, hello. Oh, Breeze is quick. How did I just lose my thing?
We're out of creamer.
What's up, everyone? There's some upstairs.
That's too far.
It is not too far.
No cream today.
Alright, so we got some stuff we're gonna do tonight. Jared has a story, and I'm
Not
sure...
really. We're just gonna bathe shit.
Yeah, but I have stuff.
I know.
I just lost my thing. Yeah, so Jared has some, a story he's gonna tell, and blah, 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 and then I have some blah, blah, blah. I have some, very tough and hard-hitting hypothetical questions. Oh, yeah, they're deep. They're gonna make you lose your mind. And as always...
I just realized.
What?
Nothing. Just keep going.
You put that in the coffee?
I'll do the soup paper.
Yeah, that's right. So Jared's gonna go get some cream. So now it's just me and you guys. So, what do I want to do now that I have full control over the live? I should tell like an embarrassing story about Jared. I don't really have any though, because he doesn't really do embarrassing things. He's too proud of himself. You can't really tell an embarrassing story if he's never embarrassed. Yeah, I wanted to murder you guys today. I have some, like, questions that might make you, consider murder, but that's it.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Damn, someone just... Never mind.
What?
Nothing, you can read it when you get over here.
Alright.
I'm not gonna... Okay.
Screw Jared, let's see some snatch!
I wanted you to read it first. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh, Danny, you're not even late. Look at that. You got titanium on your PM2? You can't say this in this live because Jared is currently trying to get titanium for the frickin' Gail Bradley too. It's been told. And he's not getting it because it's too expensive.
That's not true. I already got the Mannix coming.
Oh, it's for the titanium is for the Mannix. Sorry, I didn't mean Gail Bradley. I meant Mannix. He got my Carta. Yeah.
That was from Slicing. No, I do have, I don't know if they're in the comments or not, but I just did a trade with somebody for a Mannix 2 XL. And, I did a trade for it. And I want to, in the future, soon, get some titanium scales for it and the titanium cage, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And to make it basically a titanium access lock without Omega springs. Thank you to the person that gave me the idea. Since they gave me the idea, I've been kind of seeking one out. Especially after I got to check out that one dude's, Kurt's, Mannix. Oh, they're pretty awesome. I actually like the Mannix a lot. Pink Floyd, yeah, Pink Floyd. You like that? Douglas is... I don't know if he's sad. I had this little skit that I made from him, and I didn't get it done. I was gonna post it on Instagram for the message to everybody, about the live, because I usually post something for everybody on Instagram to notify them about the live. What's up, Shaker MT? Where the hell have you been? This guy's been incognito. Nobody knows where he's been. Everybody's been looking for him. He's been hiding out. What state are you in, Shaker? If anybody doesn't know, Shaker MT is a trucker, and he is always on the road. What?
Where's the pods?
I don't know. I don't have them. I don't have any.
Can't find mine.
Have you seen Jason on my channel? Yes. Everybody, go check out Knife Whisper. He's got a YouTube channel. He's in the comments right now. Go check his channel out. It's absolutely hilarious. He's also got a stuffed animal friend. You're about to change company, Shaker? Huh. Sitting in, I think that's Montana, right? I'm gonna be going to Michigan. Nice. Always on the road, always on the road. Why are you changing companies? Minnesota. I get those two-lettered states messed up all the time. Thank you, Knife Whisperer, thank you. My dad did long-haul trucking back in '98. He worked for a company named CRR England that had good things to say about it. Awesome, awesome. My dad was a bit of a truck driver, too. A lot of my family drove trucks and stuff, but my dad, he drove a semi. Not like long hauls like Shaker MT or anything. These guys are starving me to death. Well, that's no good. If you got a better company, go for it. What?
This coffee is hitting my throat wrong.
Oh.
Every time I drink it.
Did you guys see Kenny from In the Pocket? He did a live. I missed the live, but I went and rewatched it. It was actually really good. He's been going through some stuff, but he talked about a lot of things that I feel the same way about, and it was a really good live. I enjoyed it. I'm hoping he makes more videos because, he's been going through some stuff, so he hasn't made very many videos the past couple months. Hopefully he gets back in the ring, as I always enjoyed Kenny from In the Pockets.
Me too.
Video.
I don't know why, but he makes me laugh. I don't think he's trying to make me laugh, but he makes me laugh. Okay, I have one of my hypothetical questions that I need to ask right now. Because it's been bothering me.
It's been bothering you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do crabs think that we walk sideways?
Do crabs think we walk sideways? I don't think crabs think at all.
But if they did, do they think that we are walking sideways?
Oh, because they are?
Yeah, but are they, or are we?
You mean that's their forward, right?
Yeah.
Because they walk sideways,
so
it's their
are we?
forward.
Do they think we are? Or are we really walking sideways and they've got it right?
They probably think walking sideways is the right way to go.
So then
we're just weird.
That's what I'm saying, and that we're going sideways.
I think they think we're going sideways. That's a good one.
I know.
Do bats think we sleep upside down?
I don't even know. That's a good one.
That is a good one. Yeah, they probably think we sleep all weird. Like, look at those guys. Sleeping on their backs? Fucking weirdos. Hey,
Woo!
Zach! Thanks, Zach.
Hiya. Look at
that. Hiya! Don't scream in their ears. They're probably all taking out their ears.
They're screen things.
I know. When I listened to our thing, though, and I was listening to it at work, listening on the headphones, there were times where I was like, dang, I gotta turn this down, because we scream a lot. We fucking scream, boy.
Do you guys get irritated with our volume?
I'm sure they do.
Let them be the judge.
Uh-oh.
It's in buffer.
Yeah, it did.
There was no circle. There's a difference between a skip and a buffer.
Right there?
Yeah, there was nothing. There's just a little skip.
That was probably why right there. I wonder if we should next time turn this thing on whatchamacallit, because I bet you we see buffering on this and it's really not on that.
Maybe.
I bet.
Yeah, it was just a skip.
It's skipped there, yeah.
Just a little skip. Skip to my loo.
So, Kizer got a hold of us. And Kara didn't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. I'm talking about it.
This is really skippy. Skippy is not buffer. That's not my fault. I don't deal in the realm of
I'm
skipping.
gonna look right at you.
Because he wanted me to restart the router an hour before, and I did it an hour and 20 minutes before.
Right, while things were still done. Oh, man, here we go.
You don't genuinely think that's over 20 minutes, I hope.
All right, hang on. I'll start over in just 1 second. I just want to make sure this thing clears up. Give it 1 second. Usually it buffers right in the beginning and then it kind of goes away. So give it just 1 second. Yeah, we're using Wi-Fi. So, on my screen I look all weird.
No, you're good. Go.
Okay, so Kizer got a hold of us. and asked us if we wanted to do a collab, basically where they send us a knife and we review it, and then we get a like a discount code to give you guys, possibly depending on which knife we picked. But on certain ones we would get like discounts, you know, if somebody used the because they have like on Amazon they sell knives, so it's basically through one of their certain people on Amazon. You know, we would link you guys to that, and then if you guys buy knives there, you guys get a discount, blah blah blah. So we said, yeah, of course, you know, and they said that they would send whatever knife you wanted. So we had to pick out a knife from Kizer, and I did. Damn it! And I did pick one out. I thought about picking out a budget one, and because I wanted to make sure it was going to be a new knife. I wanted to make sure it was going to be a new knife because I didn't want to get a knife that's been reviewed 100 times. So I tried to pick out a knife that I seen little to no reviews on. And I picked one that I only seen a couple reviews on. There was one that had absolutely no reviews.
Did you remember the name of it?
I do not remember the name of it. But I will say the one I picked.
There's a whole
Wait,
story.
the one I picked has micarta. It's got a micarta inlay all the way down on both sides, and it is titanium. It is one of their, I guess, premium models. I could have went way more premium, but I didn't want to do that on the first knife. And I don't know if they'll ever do this again, but we're going to try it out with them, see how it goes. We were thinking like about kind of playing devil's advocate with this, like about, you know, how could this go wrong and like where could it be looked at bad. But I will say this, I told them right off the bat though that, you know, because they said they watched our videos and they liked them, yada yada, and I said, well, you know, we do the bad and people like our reviews because we're honest, and they respected that, and they're not asking for us to talk good about it or anything like that, just, you know, review it and then link it, blah blah. Plus, they're pretty. In all reality, they're pretty confident about their product.
Kizer,
yeah, Kizer's confident about their product.
I love Kizer.
I do too.
I'm like one of the biggest Kizer advocates that exists here. Like I've never, and I can't think of. I think I said this on the last live, but the only Kizer I've ever had, the only Kizer that I've ever had that I did not like, well, that I had an issue with was the mini
You're buffering
dolman.
now.
I'm buffering. Was the mini dolman, and
Eric for
hey, that bell right
So
in
Zach
here.
said Zach said he would match
the next two
$5 donators. That's crazy, Zach. You don't have to do that. That's whoa,
Hey, Breeze.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Breeze.
You guys are amazing. You guys have no idea how much it really helps us out. It really, really helps us out.
That's really cool.
Thank you. I actually just got back from the post office. I'm not even gonna tell you what I spent.
I don't want to know.
but yeah, so it does get expensive. But
it doesn't get expensive. It is.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Zach, and thank you, Breeze, and thank you, Eric. We appreciate you guys.
Hey, Zach coming through with the word. Thank you so much. That was like that one time when everyone started donating because he could see what it's like.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
So that he could see what it was like opening liners with the huge name. It is awful. And like everyone, I think it was Lavender Pants that's oh my God.
Thanks, bud.
I have a flag. I like to do those.
And you guys are doing it during a skipping episode. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are. They're trying to get us money to get better internet. I
Number
think.
one.
That's what they're doing.
Do, like that.
It's the basement because I swear to you, we have good internet. It is this basement. That's the problem.
Buff Vision 4K. I don't know why, because some days, man, it's great. Like when I did it the other day during the...
Oh my God.
Whoa, Snuggle
Tummy.
You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think they are.
We didn't get no buffering during the sharpening the other day,
Oh
though.
my God. Matching that support.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys are crazy.
Meanwhile,
You guys are crazy.
in between every super chat, Danny is just coming in with like insane buffer jokes. Before he was
Buffalo
like
Bills.
that buffer is buff, and then like he just keeps coming in Buff Vision 4K.
Bufferino with the meat sauce.
Wow, you guys are awesome for real, Sir Buffalo.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Thank you, Snuggle Tommy. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Eric for EDC. Thanks, Breeze. We love all you guys.
Oh my gosh, if it gets much longer, are you gonna go say thank you every single time all the way back to
next
the
time.
end?
No, I'll just start from here. 47 people. Thank you everybody for being here.
He said, "I'm Free Radical says
baby."
Free Radical says, I'm confused. Are we talking about knives or wives? Well,
we can talk about both if you want.
I am a wife that will talk about knives. I think that's relevant.
We can talk about wives and
wow,
knives.
you guys should buffer more often if you get donations every time.
I know.
Oh yeah, let's start that. $1 for every buffer so we can get a new router. I'm just kidding. Oh my god.
Ian, thank you very much, man. You guys
Hello.
don't have to donate.
Hi,
thank
Ian.
you. It does help a lot,
Go buff
though.
yourself.
It really does. Hello, Ian. Go buff yourself. That's a good one.
I remember there was one live we have. I think Stud Fishing was on it, and I was getting so upset with the.
Where's he been?
He's been on them sometimes here and there. And there was a buffer that was so bad, and I was sitting there, and he said that all that came through in between the buffer was just me going, not another buffer. Like they couldn't see anything that was going on except for that little.
Right. Hopefully it
clip.
clears up because normally right around now is when it starts clearing up. So let's cross our fingers.
Should I do a hypothetical? That way, if it buffers,
yeah,
they
let's
can
do a
think
hypothetical,
about it.
and then I'll go to another topic.
All right,
let's do it.
This you got to think here, guys. This hypothetical, it's important, and it requires you to make an important decision. So follow me here. You are at war, deciphering an intercepted. Oh God.
Floridian, you son of a bitch.
Oh my God. How am I supposed to imitate that?
I think you're amazing.
Oh no.
It should have said I'm amazing, not you are amazing.
No, I gotta do it. I said I'll do it if people send the stickers.
Do you know what it does?
It goes like this. He does a little dance.
I think it was hats off first.
No, he goes like this, and then he goes.
Hats off.
Da 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 da. One of those.
Thank you, Floridian. Thank you.
And I am amazing. You're right.
I think he's amazing.
Anyway, I'm just kidding. Thanks, Floridian. That's awesome. Your logo looks sexy, by the way. That's another compliment to myself, but it's really a compliment.
You know, you could have grabbed one of your new hats, but don't do it now. Anyways, we're at war.
Anyway, you're at war deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, but you heard that they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information, and what is the most efficient course of action? So their weakest defense is in 10 days. That's the best time to attack them, but they're going to attack in 5. So what do you do?
So they're gonna attack in 5 days. Their weakest defense is in 10.
God. How long can we keep interrupting them? I know every time you guys donate, I'm just like, boop, and I can't help it. How long can we keep interrupting them?
Thank you, Fiend. Thank you.
Interrupt all you want. We love you guys. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I think you should evacuate so that when they do, come in, you're not there.
I didn't even think about
You're not
that.
there. Swing left and then come back right. By the time you're coming back right, they're evacuated their area. Now they're the weakest. And then you can go get them. It's kind of like doing
that was really smart.
Right?
But what if they change their defenses in seeing you evacuate?
Well, they're not gonna. They have 5 days. I'm already gone in the first day.
But they're gonna notice that you're gone. Is my point.
Yeah, and then
so they may change their defenses based off that, thinking, "Oh my God." All right, Danny has a question.
Danny.
If you could only choose one knife, what flashlight would you choose?
Okay.
I think that's not a real question. If I could only, I'm gonna find a way to answer this. I'm gonna fuck your world up. If you could only choose one knife, what flashlight would you choose?
Do you know they have that one knife with the flashlight attachment?
If I could only
That's
choose
true.
one knife, I would choose. I could still choose a knife and a flashlight. I mean, technically, right?
If you can only choose one knife, it's asking you what flashlight you choose.
If I could,
If you already got the knife, you already have the knife.
choose one knife.
You already have the
What
knife.
flashlight would I choose? I would choose this,
What is it?
the Baton Pro SN.
The Olight Baton Pro.
Yes.
Why?
Because since I can only choose one knife, I feel like this would go well with a lot of knives. It's not too big, not too small. It has a high amount of lumens, and it has the clip that can go on my hat.
How many lumens? Seems logical. Said he would pick a spotlight. I think it's
Isn't this
1100. I think it's 1100 or 1500. One of the two. We got that one over there that's real damn bright.
That was hilarious, though.
I think it's 1800.
That one
All
cracked me
right,
up.
Hollywood Tactical. There are a bunch of mall ninjas knives that have attached flashlights.
I
That's
bet.
exactly what I was talking about, Hollywood. I was saying that they have that knife with the attached. It looks kind of like a rifle. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It kind of is shaped like a rifle when it's open, so it's like the handle is like the stock of a rifle, and then it's got a flashlight that flips up and down on top. I used to have one back in the day. That's how I know about it so well.
I have a question.
What?
Would you rather get uglier or dumber?
Ooh, probably dumber.
You
I
want
don't know.
you want to
No, probably uglier.
You want to be
Uglier.
not be that shallow guy, and you want to pick uglier.
Yeah, but everybody in their
But-
head is like, I'm not getting dumber. I don't want to get uglier.
I
I'll
feel
get dumber.
like if you get dumber, that's something you can work on at least. Like you can study and do things and gain intelligence, but
Yeah.
you can't really gain looks without paying a lot of money, and even then you look plastic. So
Yeah, you know what?
I'd probably
I'll
wanna
say,
get
I'll say,
dumb.
yeah, I'd rather probably get uglier because
Uglier?
a personality goes a long way.
Not in this marriage.
It's only for my looks. It's only for my looks. I know.
I mean, that is what reels people in.
Joking.
You can't lie that when you see someone, you don't see an effing personality the first time you meet one.
That's true. No,
So
it's
you
all
don't
about
approach.
but that's the first approach. But how many people have you met that you were like, yeah, they're not really my style, but then after talking to them and watching them smile and the way they carry themselves, you're like, they're a little more attractive than I thought.
Lavender
Pants is in the house.
He said, "Whoa, what's with the high roller tips there?"
know.
You're actually in Jared's fans only, so that was from his little show before.
Yeah.
You could rewind if you want to see it.
Tell that what?
With smarts, you could navigate being ugly better. That's
Tell that
true.
to the chick from Jumanji.
That is true. I don't know. I just feel like I could work on intelligence without having to pay any money and do anything. Like I can just use. There's so much knowledge around these days that you can work on that.
Well, you can do that with ugliness.
Pay
I mean, I guess
money.
not facial.
Yeah, you can't just go home and start like reading facts and get pretty.
But you could work out. You could eat healthy.
And just because you're dumb doesn't mean you have a bad personality. You could still have a great personality and not be the smartest person in the world.
That's true. I guess I've always just banked on being really, really ridiculously good looking.
See? Yeah. I mean, you can't lie.
You know, they did do tests on this, and they showed how like attractive people are far better off than non-attractive people, even when it's dumb, like the dumb shit that they say for some reason.
Oh, Everyday City Carries in the house.
What's up?
Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, he's got one of these. It goes like this.
What's up, Ray? What up?
But yeah, I do think looks.
Thank you very much.
Seems logical said. That beauty gets someone to come up to you, and personality is what keeps people around.
Right.
So I mean, at the end of the day, you need both. But that's why it's like a hypothetical, because
I
it's
could
not
tell
easy to answer.
I've met a lot of people in my past, like say attractive girls. You talk to them, and then it's like, get the fuck away from me. I don't care how good looking you are. You are dumb as fuck.
You know, my first ever. This is a small story. My first ever genuine crush I had when I was old enough to actually have a boyfriend. I thought he was so attractive, but man, he was annoying. And I pushed that aside. I let that go, and I let that annoyingness become attractive because I thought he was attractive, you know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, oh my God,
Zach,
I had to let it go.
Motherfucker.
God, Zach. What? Oh my God, what is that?
He looked for the most ridiculous one on purpose.
I have
you
these.
have the balls.
I have these.
Oh yeah, there you go. There
they
you
don't
go.
make any noise.
Grab the big one. That one makes noise.
Yes, it does. I'm trying to do this on the stove. I made a commitment, you guys. I will act out every sticker to the best of my ability.
Sometimes super attractive people get nobody to come up to them. They seem unobtainable, and people assume they are already taken.
That's true too.
That is very true. That is so true. A lot of very attractive people, they wind up getting people to shy away from them because they feel like they're not going to be able to do it anyways, and that they must already have somebody, and which usually isn't true. And at the end of the day, you still married him.
Referencing my story.
Yeah.
No, I did not. Oh my God. That shit lasted about a month before I was like, oh my God, he was awful.
Unobtainium is a gray metal.
No, but that's why the best looking people are the people that look good, but they have something off about them, I guess, like something unique about them that's human that maybe isn't considered like perfect, for instance.
Yeah.
Like your little butt birthmark.
Right. Not everybody knows. No, I think unique things are attractive, you know, on certain people. When you get the people that all look the same, like kind of like when fads go around, you know, it's sometimes the ones that are kind
like
of
my big old forehead, 5 head,
or my little forehead,
your 2 head.
my little 2 head.
I know we want to trade foreheads. Like I'll give you a little mine.
I dated a super good-looking girl.
But she drove you batshit.
That's what happens.
Yep.
I mean, it can happen.
Oh my God.
Whoa, Ian, thank you.
How the F?
Yeah, don't try that one.
I have to. I made a commitment.
You can't do that one. Flip a Douglas upside down. There you go.
Am I upside down enough?
Yeah, you're perfect.
Okay, I'll do Douglas.
Weird is
Douglas
better than
smile.
ordinary. Casey Tyler, thank you.
What? Another one? What is that?
Heart pumping. Look.
Oh, yeah. I can do it this way. Remember that? Remember when people used to do that?
They're gonna find one that strips and gets naked soon.
No.
You're gonna be like, damn it, I gotta do it.
You do
I gotta do it.
I'll pass that one off to you.
Unintelligent people are unhappier. Reduced world vision, reduced consciousness, reduced happiness.
My hair's all static.
And Professor EDC is a teacher, so he definitely comes with the fucking
the
knowledge.
Kelly is calling. Bye, Everyday City.
Thanks for coming through.
Ray.
Thanks for coming through, Ray. Thanks for the donation. We appreciate you, brother.
I need to start doing lives with my dogs. Yes, you should. I love dogs.
Because of Ray, I'm thinking about starting a podcast. The thing is, I don't know if I'll actually post it on podcast. I might just post it on YouTube and call it a podcast.
I mean, that's
good
what
idea,
most
right?
people do.
No, not most. Most of them are stream. Like Ray, he streams on everything. I think. I don't know. I watch him on YouTube, so I don't know how it goes on actual, like the app podcast. But I thought about it, and then just doing like where it's not like just all knife related stuff, where it's just like just whatever's on my mind to talk about that day, and just doing podcasts. I don't know. I think I might do it. I've been considering doing a podcast before. Well, if you do one, we can link up and do a video together. I know Ray almost exclusively on YouTube. Me too, and I think most of us do. And I feel like that's the way it is for Joe Rogan. That's the way it is for a lot of people with podcasts. I'm not saying that people don't listen to them on podcasts, but me, I just turn them on YouTube and listen to them or watch them, whatever. So I feel like I could say it's a podcast without it actually being a podcast and get away with it.
I have a really important question for you.
What's up?
If you could be stuck in a TV show for a month, what would it be? If you had to live in it.
For a month?
For a month. Stuck in a TV show for a month.
I don't watch too many TV shows.
Doesn't mean you don't know one. Fine, even if it's like a
that space
YouTube
one.
show.
That space one is the only thing I can
You
think
would
of.
pick.
Oh wait, no, I got one.
Family
Family Guy. Family Guy.
Okay, Oddsy, you guys really make my day with your live streams. Keep up the great work.
That is
Thank
awesome,
you.
bud.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
giving me a break from weird stickers too.
Thanks for the kind words too.
That's
Those
really
kind
nice.
words really mean a lot to us. They really do. And we really appreciate
Okay,
them.
Danny picked Breaking Bad.
Deadwood.
Q1 Fiend, Junkyard
Ooh,
Wars.
Deadwood's a good one. Always
Or
Sunny in
Sunny- yeah, you
Philadelphia.
love that
That
show.
is such. I do watch that show.
What's Deadwood?
It's hard to explain, but I know what it is.
Stuck with the Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Floridian, don't that mug is mine. Okay. So, Jared, can you name one Pink Floyd song?
I probably could if I know them if I hear them, but I don't know the names of them. No, I really don't. I can't say the names.
I know. I'm just messing with you. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Don't you have two boys? How do you know that? Don't you have two boys?
Why can't boys watch My Little Pony?
I'm not saying they can't. It's just they
I
typically
watched
don't.
My Little Pony when I was a little kid.
Because you had a sister.
Yeah.
See?
Come on, really?
Yeah, Kara.
So, I was going to tell this little story really quick. I might as well just start now. It's just like a little funny story. I watched Power Rangers when I was a kid. I remember them. Like, I think everybody my age remembers them. But I wasn't that big on them. But I did watch them a little bit. Go ahead.
Casey Tyler. What?
British Baking Championship. I am filling bottles of glitter, and your bell is exactly the same tone as the beep on the machine that fills the bottles.
So you're like, it's ready. It's ready.
That's just a saying rather than shallow saying. The biggest minds have reached unreachable levels in consciousness and happiness and
Wait,
understanding.
what? I gotta read that again.
That's deep, bro. That's deep.
Rather, the biggest minds. What was the shallow saying? I must have missed it. The biggest minds have reached unreachable levels of consciousness and happiness and understanding. I think the most happiness and understanding you can't have is by understanding your consciousness. You know what I mean? Like understanding, kind of like on that show we were watching, how they were saying like understanding that your consciousness is what connects you, is what makes you alive. You know what I mean? Having that belief that everything in the world has like this consciousness around you. It was a very deep thought, a very meditative thought, and it was very peaceful.
Which one are you
The
talking
Alien one.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree.
I thought that was so peaceful.
I agree. I think understanding even like what true happiness is for you, like I think is really important too, because I think people think that they are happy or they think they know what happy is,
Yeah.
and until they actually realize what really makes them happy, how it's not like the little things, how it is, the larger things, and especially in the long run. Slicey Dicey's in the house. You know what? Since you're here, I'm gonna show you. Guess what? You outbeat Spyderco. Right there.
Oh, on the sticker board?
Yeah, there was no more room, so Slicey had to go on there. Spyderco, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, he said, you made me nervous with the Anthem review. If you had said it sucked, we could no longer be friends.
I didn't say it sucked. I like it. You got it right here somewhere. I love the Anthem. I really do. I just, I can't afford it. That's it. That's not a bad deal. That's just being honest. And then the grind, I wish was better. That's it. I love it. I just wish the grind was better.
All right, and then we got Not DG. I'm scared. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, poops like a duck, what's your favorite plate steel and why?
For a budget, mine's 14C28N. For high end, I'm really liking the M4 I got on the I got it right here. On the Slicey Dicey scales on the Gale Bradley. I really like this M4, but I also like. I've had some 20CV and M390 that I do really, really like. I'm not saying all my 20CV or M390 I really, really like, but I have some models that I do actually really like that for some reason they just perform better than other ones. And I'm not saying that because that's where the test results are coming out. Because in all reality, a lot of my M390 probably isn't that great. I guess when it comes to like probably cut tests and stuff. And usually you're not even gonna notice that stuff, but I really started noticing like steel and performance, and like when I started sharpening a lot, and I started sharpening like custom knives and stuff, and started realizing like how much better they sharpen. Some of them, compared to like some of the budget steels. or not budget steels, budget knives, or just like, production knives, I should say, not budget, but production knives. You decided to do that now?
I had to get a really big drink. I have a headache right now, and my dry hands are severely bothering me. So yes.
C4 steel goes boom.
Okay, I have a knife question.
Where the hell is Russ for this? Yeah, where the hell is Russ? I just mailed him a damn package. What were you saying?
I have a knife question.
Okay, knife question. Go ahead. I'll tell him a story.
What is one knife that from your
Casey, Tyler, you son of a bitch.
Any update on Patreon giveaways?
Yes. ProTech got a hold of me. ProTech, they could not find. The reason why it's been so long is because they've been searching their factory for a stone-washed blade, which they could not find. The knife I sent to them was a stone-washed blade. And what he's talking about is what we do giveaways every month to the Patreons. We're backed up one month because the knife we're giving away is with ProTech getting a new blade so that we could give them a brand new ProTech PT, and then we have the Tucson TS226 Jelly Jerry design, and then we have another knife. Because it's taking so long, we're just gonna have to give 3 away. Just do it. Anyways,
why don't you just
the new
one
blade
now and switch it with the ProTech?
No, because then they were the ones that were supposed to win that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't do that. I'll just pick them all 3 at the same time.
Okay.
So they found a bead blasted blade. So it's not going to be stonewashed. It'll be a bead blasted blade, and they're putting it in now and getting it back to me. So as long as it takes them to install it and send it back, I asked them to rush on it. I told them that this has been way too long. We'll see. I mean, maybe they'll get mad at my message. I wasn't being a dick. I just told them that, like you guys told me this was only going to be 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah.
Send me a free knife to make it better.
Right. I don't know. Whatever. I told him I'm a big YouTuber. I fucking do YouTube. I was joking. I didn't tell him that shit. But anyway, so as soon as it gets back, we're gonna give away 3 knives. You guys don't know what the other knife is yet. I'm gonna expose it very soon.
Might be because ProTech just moved shops. I did not know that.
No, they did move shops. But the thing is that when I talked to them on the phone, they did not tell me that. They sent me an email after I mailed the knife. So after I mailed the knife, they emailed me and said, "Oh, we're sorry, we're backed up. We just moved shops." Like, I just talked to you on the phone 3 days ago. Like, it didn't make sense, but it is what it is. I mean, it'll have a new blade. We're still going to do all 3 giveaways. Well, it's supposed to be 2, but we're going to do 3, and it'll work out. Plus, all 3 knives are awesome. Sorry, go ahead, baby.
I just want to ask my fucking question.
Go ahead.
What is one knife out of your current collection that belongs to you that you could never get rid of for no price, no trade, nothing?
I got it.
You got it?
I know what it would be.
What is yours?
Mine would be the Envy because you got it for me for as a present, so I can't.
And that was a good one too.
It was.
It got
both of them.
I know, but that first green one though.
Yeah, Lenore. There's only 100 of them, and I wanted it so bad, and she got it for me.
And you didn't think you were gonna get it because we had no money.
Right.
And I made that shit work.
And it was like $220. I think it was like $220.
And do you remember I was giving you all those presents, and I had like a frickin' riddle before each present trying to make you guess what they were? Do you remember that? I was sitting there with you. We were sitting over there, and I was saying shit to you about a riddle. And when I got to that one, I was like, "This last gift you're gonna be very envious of." And you were like, "What?"
Yeah.
And you like couldn't get it. And then I handed you the thing, and it clicked.
This is what we're talking about. We're talking about the first one because there's 2 of these. There's the original one, which is a Tanto, a Japanese Tanto, and then this was the second version, the DW2. With the hollow ground drop point blade. It's more of a straight back, but they call it a drop point. I guess it drops down a little bit. Awesome knife, titanium, M390, and this was done after they fixed their HRC. So it's got good HRC between 60 and 62. So, yeah, I love this knife.
You see the IG post I tagged? No lavender pants, I didn't, but I'm gonna look. I think that my knife that I could never, ever, ever get rid of is the Kubi Anteater for the same reason.
Really? I wouldn't care. No, I just mean like to me, if you wanted to trade that for something, like kind of like I just traded, she got me a knife, and I'm going to talk about it right now. The knife I traded for the Mannix 2 extra large. I just did the
Yeah,
trade.
you traded
I
a
just nailed out.
birthday gift.
I traded out a pair of 3 lightweight that I bought from Bama Knife Guy, and thanks, Zach.
What is that?
You gotta stop, Zach.
What is that?
You gotta be going
said it's a
broke
bunch
by
of
now.
dots. Oh my
Da, da, da,
gosh.
da, 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 da.
Oh my gosh.
And what was I?
Crazy.
Oh yeah, and the hooligan, the Civivi
The
hooligan.
hooligan.
So I sent him both of those knives for a Mannix 2 XL. And hey, Lindy Lou, I have a custom titanium ProTech Newport with the Damascus coral inlay. It's not going anywhere. That sounds insane. I can't imagine how much that is. Those coral inlays are crazy. I remember when that coral stuff first started coming out. It's pretty crazy, some of the colors and some of the things that they can do with coral. Super freak. It was an anniversary gift for my wife. That's basically like the same reason as mine. Like, it's sentimental.
This is what he tagged me in. Remember I showed
Oh, I
this
did
to you?
see that.
The purple elementum, and it's so beautiful, and it's the same
Let's see,
color
let's see.
purple as the oh yeah, you guys can't see that crap, but it's really purple, and it's the same color purple. If you any of you guys remember the mini bug out that that Lavender Pants let us borrow that was dyed purple, it's beautiful. How many elementums do you have now? I feel like you have every elemental.
My Benchmade 9, well, Mark says his that he will not get rid of is his Benchmade 975 CQC7 I bought in 1996. So I'm guessing that's an Emerson Benchmade that you got in 96.
Oh my God.
Triple EDC in the
Just so
house.
I don't look cheap. Must be used for Douglas's eye surgery. Oh my God, Penny! Thank you so much,
You
Penny.
guys are amazing.
I
can't
don't know
believe
what's
you
going on
guys.
tonight, but we very,
This is
very
a good
much
live.
appreciate it. We can't even we're not even doing the live.
No, you guys are awesome.
Because there's so many donations, so thank you guys. It's really appreciated. Yeah, I know you guys.
Thank you,
you
Penny.
guys
Thank you,
start
Triple
fiending for that
EDC.
bill.
Everybody go check out Triple EDC. He has a knife channel, and it is awesome. Professor EDC said, apart from the sentimental reasons, I wouldn't let go of my Strider SNG. You know, sometimes there's that knife that you love, and like that you wouldn't want to get rid of for a couple reasons. One, that the one you have is great, meaning like you'd hate to get rid of it, and if you got a new one, it wouldn't be as good as that one. Like there'd be a quality control issue or something. And then there's something to having a knife and you breaking it in. All those little scuffs and scratches are from you, and you love them. So you wouldn't want to get rid of that because you would think about it like so much.
I'm sorry, I gotta interrupt
no,
you.
go ahead.
Zach is leaving. I just want to say thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Zach.
Zach.
Thank you, Zach,
Because
for
you
all
really
the donations. You're amazing.
started
man.
that train, and we appreciate it. That's really awesome.
Thank you.
Have a good night. And also, I think upon thinking about it, maybe it wouldn't be the anteater. You know what knife I think it would honestly be?
What?
Would probably be the mini SOCOM.
The mini SOCOM?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Because it's
that
from
was
1999. That was like
And
such
that's
a
from-
special.
that's from
Big Bore.
Scott Big Bore Williams.
And that was just like so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're talking about your never sell knife, the knife you would not get rid of because of sentimental reasons or for whatever reason it is. But like sentimental is what I went with. She went with because it's a safe queen.
Well, and
it's
it
a
is
gift.
sentimental actually because
Technically,
that letter he wrote that went with it, like it was a huge compliment.
right, and there's knives that we have gifts from like Lavender Pants and lots of other people that we wouldn't get rid of. We've been offered
Yeah.
to trade, we've been offered to
know.
buy, and we won't do it. Like we just won't.
Look at his ear.
There are like
Look
some
at his
knives
ear.
that are donated to like do whatever with. But and like then we eventually do trades with after a long time, or we use them in giveaways. But then there's just some knives that people give you for a reason, and you feel like it's a gift to you. Like it's not a gift for the channel; it's a gift to you. So it's something personal.
That's how the one from Scott was.
Right.
It was strictly
Well,
to
like
me.
kind of like the one from Lavender Pants that he just gave me the Terzola. To me, I wouldn't get rid of that. You couldn't buy it from me because to me it was like he knew I wanted it
Yeah.
and he got it
That
from me. I
was
think
very
that's awesome.
cool. Very,
Kara
very
needs
cool.
the mini Microtech OTF. She almost got
I
it.
almost had it. I could have just picked it right out of that give a knife, take a knife pass around. And I didn't do it because I just didn't feel like I had something of equal value that I wanted to get rid of that was fair to put in the box.
Like the things that she did have that was fair, she wasn't willing to part with.
I did like them more than the OTF.
Listen to this. Let me just say this. Kara is the most hardest person to get to part with a knife. I don't care if she doesn't like it. She'll never use it, never care it, never even look at it. And you'll talk about getting rid of it, and she suddenly falls in fucking love with it. Like, suddenly now she wants to carry it. Like, what? Like, I had to do that Spyderco hooligan thing behind her back.
It's not a...
Yeah, I did. Because
And
I
you know
knew
what?
she was
You know what's,
and it's
you
something
know
I
what's
want.
fucked up?
What?
I had carried that thing twice the week before.
Shut up.
Look at me. I really did.
It's buffering.
I did. I really did.
Okay.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
Because I had my big pocket pants for like a couple days.
Well, guess what? We have a lot of big knives you can carry.
Look at Doug Leaf.
What's up, Brian Pounders? I like your
That's
name.
a name. That is
Bruh.
a name.
I like that name, bruh. Never mind. It was your internet.
Hell yeah, it was.
So,
Boom. For once, it's not ours. Can I ask another question?
what?
Ready?
Okay, well, Lavender Pants' knives that he won't part with. It says 2 TRMs, Stossified TRM machine mid-tech, and the TRM nerd prototype I got from Marianne. That's awesome. Those are good
Yeah.
knives that, like, I feel like I'd be the same way with,
Yeah.
because, one, it seems like most people that get those knives, they keep them because it's just good knives. So.
Don't mess with Mrs. Neeve when she has her big pocket pants on. I love my big pocket pants. Listen, guys, I put these pants on yesterday, and I'm leaving for work, and I go up to Jared, and I go, feel these pockets. He put his hand in. How far would you say your hand went into those bitches? No, probably not even.
Yeah, it was little.
This fucking big.
She had to carry the McBee.
And I was worried it wouldn't fit. I was like,
They were
where's
like
the
imitation pockets. Those aren't pockets.
Yeah, but that's how
It's a pocket
many
seam.
of them are. It's ridiculous. Why even put it there?
Right, but it's not even a pocket.
Because they make a lot of them with none, and they just have the line there,
Right.
and there's no thing. But those like actually went in, but then it was this big.
It was basically a pocket seam.
It was dumb.
It was like literally the size of my pocket
But
seam.
I have some though where I can get my whole hand in them bitches. And the funny thing is those are the cheap jeans that have those. I have to go buy the cheap jeans.
I kind of feel her pain a little bit because I have a couple pairs of shorts.
You don't
that-
feel the pain.
Well, just listen to me. Well, my pants all have big pockets. I love big pockets. I can fit damn near my whole arm in them. Like if a cop was emptying my pockets, he would be like going all the way down to my kneecaps. But I have some shorts that have very little pockets, and it drives me nuts. I almost don't want to wear them. I almost want I'll wear them around the house because I don't put my knife on the seam of shorts. I put them on my waistband. That's where I carry them. I'm talking about like basketball shorts, but. Yeah, it makes me feel like, damn, man, that sucks. If I put my phone in my pocket, it won't fit. It'll, like, just fall out. If I put my wallet in it, it just falls out. So I can't leave with them. I literally can't leave with them because I have to carry stuff. As a girl, they can carry a bag or something. I don't, so.
No, see, and hold on.
I do
Let me
carry
say
a
this.
backpack.
Slicey Dicey said, I heard my daughter getting ready for school last year and she yelled, why the flying fuck do jeggings have fake pockets? And that right there is my point. Having a bag, when guys say, well, you got a whole bag, that's not like on your person all the time. Do you think when I'm behind the counter at work that I have my purse on me? Do you think that
No,
when
I
I'm
understand,
climbing a
right.
ladder that I have my purse on me? Do you think that when I'm riding around that wave cherry picker fucking machine like a boss that I have my purse on me?
Maybe.
Do you
have
think
back
that when
pockets,
somebody
right?
mugs my purse that I have my purse on me?
Hey, you have back pockets, though, right? You
And-
don't carry a wallet.
No,
back
let
there,
me
I
explain
don't
you
think.
something.
So
Yeah,
I
let
carry
me
my
go ahead and
wallet
put
in
this jank right in my back pocket and do some squats all day. That shit is
Listen,
annoying.
Listen, I
and
carry.
it comes out.
But I carry my wallet and my phone in my back
But
pocket.
do you have your pants are not tight. Let me explain something to you. When you have skin tight pants on
Yeah.
and you put something in your back pocket, it will inch its way out all day. That happened with my
I believe
credit
you.
card.
Listen, I was just sympathizing with you, saying I feel your pain.
I just hate.
Okay, I feel
I
your
hate when
pain.
people have the. Well, you got a purse.
Okay, Danny, you taking off to do some damn laundry, or are you making fun of us? I'm gonna watch your
Yes,
channel
I'll drive
forever.
a cherry
Thanks,
picker.
Pounders.
I don't know if it's a cherry picker. Lavender Pants could maybe elaborate. The Wave is kind of, it's like a machine that you stand on and drive, but it goes up and it lets you pick boxes off of really high shelves. That's what it is.
No, it seems logical. I've never wore skinny jeans. I wear straight leg. That's about as tight as I get.
My
I can't
brother
stand
went
anything in
through
my
a
back
very,
pockets.
very, very short skinny jean phase. It didn't last long. It was like a month or two because he was getting really into skateboarding. And this is not right of me, but I was a child, so let's all understand that. I called him gay so many times that he eventually tackled me. And then never wore skinny jeans again. I felt really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
That was not right. And he's not gay, but that doesn't matter. It still is really mean. But kids are vicious, man. Kids do some shit.
Kids are like the most vicious.
Vicious.
I remember like third grade, like in the like I guess like on the basketball court or whatever, your mama jokes and like all that shit.
Yeah.
Like you could wear literally the wrong shoes to school and be laughed out of school.
I know.
That or get
girl,
jumped because you have the
was
nice shoes. One of the two.
There was this one girl in my 5th grade class, and she came to school late one day because she lived with her aunt. She had problems with her real parents, lived with her aunt, and her aunt killed herself or attempted to. I can't remember which it was, but she turned on the car in the garage.
Yeah.
I can't remember if she actually passed away or not. Doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is that she came to school late that day, and she came during recess, came out on the playground late, and we all noticed. She was wearing this bright-ass red lipstick, though. I don't know why. And I don't even know why the fuck she was at school. I think maybe the aunt survived. Anyway, so she's at the playground, and I see this girl walk up to her, and we all were told what happened so that we could all be sensitive about it. This girl walks right up to her, and I can't remember the exact words, but says something real fucked up about the lipstick she was wearing.
Yeah,
just instantly, like, this girl's guardian just almost died, and the first thing you do is walk up and say that she looks like a whore with her lipstick on.
Yeah, it's sad.
Like, that is vicious.
I had my moment like that, and I was never a bully. Like, I really wasn't.
I had a short phase being like that, too.
Yeah, I might have had a little tiny short phase, but not really, though. I always stuck up for the kids getting picked on, and, like, I remember getting in lots of fights with bullies. But anyway, so I was on the basketball court, and there was this one kid. He was really big. Like, he was not little at all. And for whatever reason, like, we were playing basketball, he was throwing, like, an attitude. And I got a rebound, and he pushed me. And, like I started, like, snapping on him. And then the same thing happened again. I got the rebound, and he pushed me, but, like, aggressively, like, I want a fight push. And I had already warned him about it. So he did it again, and I took the basketball, and I smashed it into his face. And then we started scrapping, we started fighting, and I wound up, like, beating him up and, like, slamming him on the ground, all kinds of stuff. And then when we went to the principal's office, I found out his dad died the night before. And I felt so bad because
kids shouldn't be getting thrown right back into those situations like the day or two after a very important close family member dies. That's part of the problem.
Right, and that's why he was taking it out on me. That's all it was.
Yeah.
If I would have known that, I would have like literally took the push and be like, dude, it's all good, man. And like I would have never hit him with the basketball. I never would have punched him. I never would have did anything. But it was all like I didn't know that. I had no idea. But then when I found out, I felt so bad. Like, damn, man.
I don't know if I ever told this story here, and if I did, just stop me. But there was this story, I know I've told you before in first grade, where the kid came up, the school bully in first grade came up behind me and called me puny. Yeah. So I turned around and wailed on him right in the stomach. And then all day he kept saying how he was going to tell on me, so I started getting scared, and I said, go ahead and hit me back. And I don't know why he did this, but when he hit me back, I lifted my shirt up so he could hit me. He punched me square in the chest, left a massive bruise, by the way, because he was big. And then when we went to the principal's office, and we were both crying, they're giving us fucking candy, and we're explaining what happened. And
you must have been real little.
It's 6.
Oh, okay.
And this motherfucker,
6.
This motherfucker, in that principal's office tries to say, I'm like, he called me puny. He goes, no, I called her beauty. I will never forget that.
He probably did.
Hey, Mark H. with the fist.
Thank you.
Boom. Oh, my God.
Sorry, I'm a terrible human. I'm sure you were a big bully, Slicey. You were probably like...
At least he forgot about his dead dad for a few minutes after you punched him in the face. That's why he's a terrible human, because
he might have been doing it for that reason. He really might have.
He just wanted to feel something.
Yeah,
See
because
you later, Triple E.
even though he was big, he was kind of a baby Huey. Like I felt like just because he was huge and way bigger than me, I felt no like greatness from beating him up. I felt no, I don't know I can't think of the word for it, but I
Yeah,
didn't
you
feel
didn't-
that.
no,
I didn't
yeah.
feel great about it afterwards. Like it wasn't like oh yeah, I beat up the big dude. Like it wasn't like that. He was kind of a baby Huey, so it wasn't like a win for me. It was I was gonna win the fight no matter what. Like it was like that, but it was also a point like where I couldn't back down. Like it couldn't be like that, but I would have if I knew his dad just died. So
No, it seems logical. It says, I think kids should still be in school after a close family member passes, but they shouldn't be in the same large classroom. All I was saying in reference to that was like, even like the standard when you're at work, right? When you get like 3 days. That's all I'm saying. Like that's like a common thing. Like they shouldn't have to go to school. Like when that girl who I was just talking about, why was she in school the same day? It was the same day. That's why she was late. Like that is too soon. Any human should have like at least a day or two, and then yeah, you have to go back. Life moves on.
I don't. Sorry. Go
you
on.
know,
Yeah, I don't want to go
few
down like a
days.
sad path, but
Sad path.
I went to school. Like I was with my buddy and he was my best friend at the time. I think I was like 14, and he had just left my house and got hit by a car, and I didn't know. I went to school the next day and found out going to school, and like it destroyed me. Like he was my best friend. He just left my house. And yeah, so like that destroyed me. But I don't want to go down like a sad path. But I do want to tell a little story, and this is just kind of something goofy I kind of thought about earlier. Like I was remembering it. I was at my house, and I had this house, and there was actually a pool. That I had redone. I redone the whole house, redone the pool, redone everything. And so I'm at my house, I'm in my bedroom, and I hear this noise outside my window. And I know it's a dog. Like I know it's a dog, and it's like going off. And I can tell it's like the type of bark. Like I do dog training and shit, and I went like school for it, so I understand like kind of like the way a dog is. I can tell it's like the type of bark, like, and the type of noise that's like trying to get attention, right?
Needs help. Needs
Something
attention.
like that, right? So I open up my window and I look out, and there's a pit bull looking right up at me, just going off, looking me right in the eyes, just going off. And then he's like running to the side and running back to me and looking at me, running to the side and running back to me and looking at me. And I'm like, all right, I'll go see what this fucker wants, you know? And I go outside, and I'm only expecting this pit bull, right? I go outside, and the pit bull runs right up to me. I can tell he's cool, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? You know, like try and check him out, like what's wrong? And then I hear even more noise in my backyard because I'm like a distance away from my pool at this point. I'm at my fence line, and I can hear something in my pool. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? And at first I'm thinking like a raccoon or something like that, because that had happened before where like animals, fell in. And I went over there, and it's a fucking Great Dane is in my pool stuck. He can't
Was
get out.
there a tarp in your pool?
Okay, I had normally a safety net that went over it, but there wasn't over it right now. Like right now it's just open. But I did have a safety net that I normally put in the winter and stuff
And
like
were
that.
they puppies or dogs?
No, these were full grown, a Great Dane that was big as shit, and then a full grown pit bull. And the pit bull was basically trying to ask me, like begging me for help. And the Great Dane, wasn't barking or making any noise. He was just trying to get out, and he had lost all his energy. Like
Yeah.
he fought so hard trying to get out, he had nothing left. And I'm thinking like, man, I hope this thing doesn't like try to like get me, because a lot of dogs, when they're fearful like that, they will bite or attack, not because they're mean, just because they're so scared. But I let him sniff me like my hand really quick, and then I grabbed him by the meat of the hide,
Yeah.
right? Because this dog's not small. This dog's a
Right.
big dog, like probably 150 pounds. And I just pulled him. I grabbed his paw in the back of his hide, and lifted him out. Because I didn't even realize how big he was till he came out.
Yeah.
And when he came out, he's just massive. And then he's happy as shit.
Did you
And
have to like warm them up or anything?
yeah, I brought him inside. I dried him off. I kept them both. I tried getting all the pound or whatever you want. Not the pound, but like I tried, because I did not. This is what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to turn the dogs in, right? Because I wanted to give the owner an opportunity. I figured they can't be coming from too far, right?
Right.
And I had been through this before where one of my dogs, like, just took off for a joy run and got picked up literally down the block and then drove 45 minutes away to one of the shelters.
Then
And then
gotta
I
pay
had
a
to
bunch
pay
of money.
hundreds of dollars to get him out. I didn't want to do this to the person. So I kept him at the house, and I called around to see if anybody called missing a dog. Nobody did. I told them all my number, so when somebody did call for them, to tell them my number. And then it took about 3 days. And then finally, the dude calls, says, "Oh, I heard you got my dogs." And yeah, so I kept them for like 3 days. And then eventually the owner wound getting them back. What's up, Stas? Stas is in the house.
And also, Free Radical, if you're still here, we don't take anything personal. We appreciate you
Yeah.
coming. Good night!
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy story. It's weird. I always wonder, like, did that dog think, I'm gonna go get a human? I'm gonna go get somebody?
I don't know. I think he's seen
Can
the
they
light.
think that
I
far?
think he heard me in my
Yeah.
window. He heard me through my window, seen the light on, and said, "I know humans will help."
Yeah,
So
did the guy pay you?
no, and I didn't. I wouldn't have took it if he would have. But no, he did not.
He
He
might not
he
have
did
the
say
money.
something like, "Oh, I'll take care." Like he made it seem like he was gonna come back maybe on another time. Like
Yeah.
he said, like he didn't really have nothing. But I wouldn't have accepted it anyways. Like I said, I train dogs. I understand dogs, and like I understand, like the neighborhood, the place where they came from wasn't a nice neighborhood. Like it was more of a poor neighborhood, and I'm not, I wasn't gonna accept no money from him. I almost drowned saving a dog, drowning in the lake. He got spooked and didn't know how to turn around and panic. Yeah, that's a scary situation. For a dog and for a person, like, cause like I said, a dog will panic. Some dogs, now some like are just born to be swimmers, but in certain situations, dogs will panic.
No, we don't have a dog now. This is our dog.
Yeah.
Douglas!
I've had many dogs though, many
Yeah.
dogs.
Um,
Trained lots of dogs.
can I hit you with a impromptu knife question?
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
Set?
Go.
PM2 or 940Y? Go! Hurry up!
I don't
Big
have.
one.
I have a 940. I don't have a PM2, so I gotta pick 940. 940, because it's very EDCable. It's an icon. I know the PM2 is too.
The question is
I don't have this. This is my answer. 'Cause I don't have a
hold on,
PM2.
I don't think they understood. The question is PM2 or 940? Why? Pick one.
I don't have a PM2, so I gotta pick 940.
You've had one though.
I've never owned one.
I know, but it's just like, which one do you want? Why?
940 because I like it. I love the access lock. I love it. Hey Russ, you got a 940 on the way. Everybody was asking about you, and now you're in the house.
He's
What's
been here.
up,
He's
Russ?
been here since you started your story.
Russ, I wanted to send you the Yo Jumbo, but Mike Emler's got it right now, and if you want to check it out when it comes back, I will send it to you. But you have a 940 on your way.
You're wrong-handed.
That's a good reason.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
guess
good reason.
I guess I'd have to pick the 942 then, which I probably would anyways, just because it fits in my pockets easier than a PM2.
I feel like more people do like the PM2 though, because the PM2 is a damn good knife. 940, I'm an access lock man. I love access locks too. That's why I wanted to do that Mannix. That's why I want to do that Mannix titanium with the titanium cage.
Okay, I've got another one for you.
Okay, another one.
Zombies are here. What is your one non-gun weapon of choice?
But have more PM2s. I read your comment, Ronan. Say it again. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Zombies are here. What is your one non-gun weapon of choice?
Zombies are here. Non-gun weapon of choice.
We got a kukri.
A spear. Spear.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, spear.
Winkler,
Probably spear.
Sayok axe. I don't even know what that is.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Samurai sword sounds like a really good
My
one, or a
fist.
kukri or something.
My fist. Good. Have fun. A bow. Samurai.
Yeah, I like the sword idea. I like the machete or the kukri idea. They're definitely gonna chop some shit.
And
A sword I feel like would be good, but check this out. This is my problem with a sword, right? Swords are awesome. Thanks, Ian.
Oh,
Again.
did they really? Donations just hit
No
150?
way.
I haven't
What?
been keeping track.
Holy shit! Thank you guys. You guys are all amazing.
Oh my God. god.
You guys have no idea how much that helps us. Seriously, that helps us so much. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been having a rough couple weeks. This is incredible.
So what I was saying is that I feel like a samurai sword, right? It's great when it's razor sharp, right? Like I feel like I could just chop zombies' heads off while it's razor sharp. And I know how to sharpen, so I feel like I could keep it pretty sharp. But when it's dull, I feel like that's when a kukri or a machete would do better because you have the weight. Like a sword, you don't have the weight. If it's dull, it's not really going through much. Really think about it. Think about taking a light samurai sword and trying to cut through something while it's dull. Not happening. You need weight. But like a kukri or a good machete, that motherfucker's going through.
A chainsaw I think would be good.
Till you
but
run out of gas.
I do think that it would get tiresome with a whole horde of zombies.
Oh yeah.
A compound bow is a pretty decent choice. I mean, that one dude in Walking Dead does pretty good.
But that wasn't a compound, that was a crossbow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm switching in my head. Ooh, yeah. I don't know.
A
Compound? I know what a compound. I
Okay.
mixed it in my head. I don't know if that would actually be that great.
I think it would be good as long as you're good with it.
I know, but you got to make sure you get all your arrows back.
You definitely got to get all your arrows back because that's the thing that they don't show you in like Walking Dead. Like
No, they do. They do show him getting his arrows back.
Okay, well let me just say
They
this
do.
though. Let
They
me just
sure
say
do.
this though. You're spending about 80% of your time getting your arrows back. That's all I'm gonna say.
Torching
Like I grew up shooting a bow, and like when I was a kid, right? This is a cool little story. So when I was a kid, my dad, like I've said this before, my dad was a huge archery shooter. He had tons of first place trophies. Like he was in leagues, and he taught me how to shoot a bow. And I was even in leagues for a while. I love bow shooting. I've had a couple really nice ones. Anyways, so but when I was learning, right? When I was learning, the arrows are going into the woods. Right? And my dad would make me go and find my arrows. And there'd be times I'd spend an hour, 2 hours looking for one arrow. And he would tell me, well, you might as well have fun doing it because this is what you're going to be doing most of the time. You know, it's something I wanted to do was shoot bows. So he basically made me learn the reality of bow shooting is that don't miss. If you miss, you're going to be looking for arrows. Then, I still, to this day, if I walk those woods, I still find those arrows.
Yeah.
Like, that's how many arrows I lost. But then my brother wanted to learn how to bow shoot, right? And he was a gamer and this and that. So,
What the fuck you saying?
let me get to it. So, he's a gamer and this and that, but he wanted to learn how to bow shoot. So, I gave him one of my bows when I was younger and was trying to teach him. Well, he literally, this isn't far. Like, he didn't have to look very hard. All he had to do was look in the grass on the ground. But they sometimes slide into the grass, and they're very hard to find. And I told him, I said, what do you think this is? He made it, like, in his head, like, that it was like a video game where he could just reload, right? No, the best part about bow shooting is finding your damn arrows, because that's what you're doing 90% of the time. You're shooting the arrows 10% of the time and finding arrows or retrieving arrows, you know, the rest. Once you learn how to shoot and you're good at it, you don't miss as much. So, and if you do, you know right around where it's at. But in the beginning, fucking, you're looking for arrows the whole time. That's all you're doing. But he gave up in 10 minutes. He literally shot two batches of arrows and gave up.
Finish what you're saying. I just wanted to read something.
That's all I was to say is that he gave up in 2 batches of arrows because he had to look for them because he couldn't push the reload button. And that's just the reality of it.
Bree said, can I have an aircraft with a bomb and just end it? Technically, that fits the parameters of my question, so I can't even argue. I just said, what's one non-gun weapon of choice?
Yeah.
What is a hurlbat? Oh, it's like a throwing axe. See, I think you'd have even worse problem with that because then you got to get those every time too. Like, I don't know. And then
I feel like you're gonna kill a lot of
pet attack bear, like Far Cry 5's cheeseburger.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I feel like with the bomber, you're gonna kill a lot of innocent people.
See, Seems Logical was very offended and triggered by your tone when you said he's a gamer.
Oh, I wasn't talking
You
shit.
have triggered Seems Logical.
I wasn't talking shit.
He is fucking triggered.
Was not
Give me some of
talking
that water.
shit.
I'm so thirsty.
I was not talking shit. I don't care if you're a gamer. My point was only that my brother, like, in his brain, thought about when he thought about archery shooting, thought about, like, his video games that he could just reload by pushing a
Bree
button.
said that your dad would miss and then make him go out in the thorn bush. That's messed up.
No, my dad would, listen to this, my dad would archery, like, do practice in the damn kitchen and living room. So while I'm watching cartoons, sitting on the couch, arrows are going past me. he would have golf tees in a target on the other side of the house. Like I said, my dad was a nut. And he'd be on the other side shooting his bow in the house while I'm sitting on the couch watching arrows just go right past me. Bam! Hitting his heart, but he was good though.
I want to know
Shooting golf tees.
I want to know if Lavender Pants' theory is accurate. Attaching fishing line to your arrows.
Well, they have those for
Oh
fishing,
my God.
for actual fishing. Stasa, what are you doing, man?
Y'all rock.
Thank
This
you,
thing,
Stasa.
this thing. Everyone should go slap the like button.
Yes, or
I
the
agree.
dislike button.
Or
Does-
the donation button.
We get at least 4 of those in every video. So if you're in here, you disliking motherfucker, don't forget to give us a thumbs down.
That's true. That's true.
A nut is an understatement. If you guys don't know, Breeze is my cousin
God.
and knows my dad very well. Mr. McKenzie, oh my God, you guys are nuts. What are you guys doing?
Holy cow.
It was a tough
I'm gonna
week.
break the bell tonight. Go ahead.
It was a tough week for everyone. Hope the next week is better. Thanks for being so GD
Don't say it.
entertaining. I don't say
Jared-
that word,
Jared
but it's
hates that
okay.
word.
I don't care if
you
other
did
people say it.
GD.
I just don't say it. Thank you, Mr. McKenzie. Thank you very much, and thank you,
Wow,
Stasa.
you guys are crazy, crazy
yeah,
people.
you guys are amazing. Where the hell was I? But yeah, my dad.
We were talking about fishing line.
Oh
Was
yeah,
that where-
fishing line. So the bow and arrow thing, right? So they
Yeah.
have a reel that goes on a bow and arrow. It's a certain type of bow and arrow, and it has a reel. So what you can do is you can go fishing with it, and when you shoot the fish, you can reel it in, and then you just have to
But
basically
could you
roll
do
up
it with a
the
zombie?
string. I suppose.
Oh my lord.
Ronan.
Ronan Graves. What is
Thank
going
you.
on tonight?
This is crazy. I can't. This is.
Oh
Whoa,
my God,
Ian.
Ian.
This is the best.
Donations just hit 200.
This is the best video we've had yet. The most money we've ever gotten. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Oops, 220. Oh my
This is
God.
definitely going to help us this month. So thank you so much. Chris Tucker says GD and it's hilarious, but I don't say it either.
Yeah,
I'm a
Some
Christian.
people
I don't say it.
Some people say it hilariously. I know what you mean.
I'll say every other fucking word though. You guys deserve it. Thank you, Dom.
Oh my gosh.
Scrooge McDuck, Casey Tyler. Thank you.
Everyone
Yes.
should join the Patreon crew.
And if you guys did join the Patreon crew, you guys would be involved in monthly giveaways. This month, we have 3 giveaways because we're backed up a month because of damn ProTech. So when is the one time when you always need a knife? I always
Work.
need one at work. Always.
Always work.
Yep.
I feel
Generosity
naked
is
if I'm
pouring over. Yes, generosity is pouring over. Thank you. I don't even have enough money in my account at this exact moment to even pay Jared back for shipping. Broke, bought too many knives, and you don't
my
have
God.
to, Lavender Pants. You have helped us so much. Please don't even say that. Always need a knife when I am cooking in the kitchen. Oh, that's it.
Oh, got him.
That's a true one right there.
Oh my gosh.
Not necessarily a pocket knife, but a knife.
Okay, you know how I always say got him?
Yep.
So at work we have this guy who's one of the cart pushers, and I don't actually know if I think he might be, I don't know what's wrong with him, but he has some sort of mental disability, okay? Maybe autism or something in that realm.
Gotcha.
But he is always happy all the time. He's worked there forever. He's like 37 or something, he always tells me. But his main thing is that he only will stay within the realm of small talk. So, how's the weather doing today? You know what I mean? Like, he won't really venture out of that. You can't have a conversation beyond small talk. You can be like, hey, did you get your hair cut? Like, he has his couple things he likes
Right,
to
you
talk
can't have a
about.
full conversation.
No, and if you try to, he'll just go like, so it's cold out there, huh? Like, he'll just do that.
Right.
The things that
basic
he
talk.
hears, or he'll talk
get
about
it.
baseball, stuff like that. So them Cubs last night, stuff like that. Anyway, though, there's a few things that he will emulate that he gets from other people that are very unique.
Right.
So, one of those things now is got him because
really?
I
From
kept
you?
saying that because he'll make like
That's awesome.
he'll say okie dokie Smokey and he thinks it's a funny joke to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that and he'll do this laugh after and I kept going got him when he would say it and so now every time after he says it he says got him and it's so funny.
That's
It
funny.
really is the cutest thing ever. It's so funny. And then now because of COVID we can't touch anyone, so he does this thing and he comes up to me and he goes shoe 5 and he taps shoes with me.
Shoe 5? That's hilarious. That's a good one.
It's so
Lavender
cute. I
Pants
love
said
it.
something to you.
Okay, Kara, with my current job and my current store, there is literally situations at work where you are typing like an animal, man. I don't know what this says. I had situations at work where I ever needed.
He's saying, Kara, with my current job, in my current store, there is literally a situation at work where I ever need a knife. I love my job.
Isn't a situation at
But
work where I
that
ever need a
makes me
knife.
always have the underlying spike.
There is literally never situations at work where you do need a knife.
Oh, where you do? Well,
That's a
that
double negative.
sucks. I
No,
always
he's
need
saying.
one at work.
I think to simplify Lavender Pants' caveman speak, it is that he always needs a knife at work. I
Yeah.
think was the gist of it. I
Yeah.
can't see.
It's okay.
5 seconds ago in the chat, he was having like this philosophical debate about like smartness and consciousness, and now
Yeah.
he's like.
Now he's gone down. He chose you
chose
chose the
dumb
good
or not
looks. That's
clear.
what happened. You didn't know that this was fucking reality. You chose the good looks. You lost your smarts. It's already happening. It's already happening to you.
Kara, your story reminds me of my time as a school bus driver. I have dozens of stories like yours. It's a fulfilling experience working those jobs. Yeah, no, I know. It is. And it's especially, like, with this particular person, I love when I can, like, break through his, like, cycle of small talk. Like, that's his comfort zone. But I love when we can get out of that for a second. Like, he will, in, like, little amounts do that. And, like, yeah, there's a couple things personally, like with me and my particular team at work where he like has like almost inside jokes with them. Yeah. And it's like when he sees this one girl I work with, they say the word no really funny. They go, no. And he like does that with her. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's nice to see because I'm telling you before it was the same couple words out of his mouth like every day, and now it's so
everything
much better.
else about my job is awesome, but I never need a knife, so I kind of.
Oh, you never need a knife.
Yes, he never needs a knife.
I always need
one.
a knife. Try to go working over at Starbucks then for a day because I'm telling you, every order I receive, just opening up all those boxes, cutting off all the flaps to organize them, the amount of like scraping type of stuff I do, you know, with like the back end of my knife, like it's incredible how much every bag I open, everything, there's so much.
Send me your address, Mark. I think you already did. Did you already send me your address? I'll send you some. Don't worry about it, bud.
Actually, Lavender Pants, if you scroll back, I don't know if you ever saw it, but if you scroll back through our Instagram, there's a video I posted called like the day in the life of the work
We know
life.
we need new sitting arrangements. Sorry. I hate these chairs.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm sorry, that was all my fault. We've been talking about this, and I keep saying I'm not going to do that.
Anyway, there's a video I put on Instagram called "Day in the Life of a Work Knife," and I like do like a time lapse speed up thing.
Yeah, those are awesome.
All the stuff I use my knife for, and it's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot, and a lot of the comments were from guys saying that, wow, you use your knife more in 30 minutes than I do in a whole week.
Yeah, it was just the first 30 minutes of my day opening the store, how much I use my knife. And then, like, even when I have to go to the back, you know, to get milk or something like that, and I have to cut the straps off of the milk crate orders and stuff like that, like, I just constantly use it, constantly.
Lindy Lou, a.k.a. the Nice Meow, says, oh, you never need a knife? Well, that sucks. Laugh out loud. I loved my old job, literally opening boxes all day long. I felt like I got paid for working out and playing with knives.
What was your last job?
I feel like that too sometimes, and I love that. I love, like, because I have to use my knife all day at work, and I get to test knives that I'm reviewing, so it works hand in hand, and it winds up working out.
I want one of those butt ball things. I think that's those chairs where it's like half of a workout ball for the top, and it's like really comfortable because it's kind of like.
Yeah, I was thinking more like computer chairs, but
I want
yeah.
a butt ball. Also, I
chairs.
used to have not a medicine ball. Is that no, not a medicine ball.
Okay. Those like
what am I saying? That's a drink at work. Holy
what?
shit, medicine ball. I don't know what.
Is
I'm saying.
it?
Yes.
There's such thing as a medicine ball,
It's
too.
a drink. Oh, is there?
Yes.
Okay. A workout ball, though.
Yeah, okay.
I used to have a workout ball that was this tall. I'm not kidding you. It was huge. And it was called the
sounds crazy.
Biggins ball or something. It was like a $20 yoga ball. And
Yes, medicine balls are weighted. That's what I was saying. It's those heavy ones.
No, I'm talking about like a yoga one. And this thing was huge. It literally sat like chest high.
Yeah.
With mine standing up. And I used to be able to get on top of it and actually stand on it and balance on it. It was really cool.
So to change the subject, earlier I was watching Active Self-Protection, and there was this video on there.
Peace, Mark.
And it reminded me of a story, but what happened was this guy, it's like this active self-protection is a bunch of videos of like all around the world where people are put in self-defense situations or cops are, bystanders, whoever, right? And it shows what winds up happening, you know, whether it was good or bad or indifferent, whatever happens, they show. Well, this guy, this wasn't a self-defense situation. This was a sad situation. So this guy, they must have just got done shooting at the shooting range or something like that. Either way, there's two friends, and they're sitting next to each other. And the one guy's facing him right here, and the other guy's sitting like I am. They're both cleaning their guns. The one guy's cleaning. This guy gets done faster. He gets it done, and he actually points the gun at his friend and pulls the trigger, but it doesn't have no ammunition or nothing in it. And then
That's dumb.
That's very dumb. But then this guy gets his gun done and puts the magazine in, and then it's an accidental discharge. Boom! Shoots his friend right in the chest and kills him right next to him.
Oh my god.
So sad. And it reminded me of when I was a kid and I was stupid running around with guns and dumb shit. Way too young to be carrying a gun. I had one in my hand, and I think I might have told this story before. I'm not sure, but one of the rules, like when you like learn like gun safety and everything, is that when you have a gun in your hand, it's always loaded, right? Like if you're gonna clean your gun, if you unload it and everything, that's the only time it's unloaded. If you set it down, it's loaded again. Even if you didn't put the magazine or anything in it, it's loaded again. Well, I kind of learned this firsthand when I was a kid. So I had this gun. It was a 380, and I was playing with it, and my buddy's right here, and I had it. I took the clip out, you know, cleared the round, made sure nothing was in it. I set it down for a split second, and in that split second, I turned back, and my friend had put the magazine in it. I didn't know that though, because it was so quick. I literally set it down and went to pick it back up, and I racked it, and I went bow right next to his head. Like literally, the bullet probably went just like this past his head into a mirror behind him. And
why did he just randomly put the magazine?
Because we were dumb fucking kids, that's why. And that's why you're supposed to, you know, do gun safety and not put down the gun. Like if I knew better, I should have picked it up and automatically treated it like a loaded gun.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I treated it like an unloaded gun because I just unloaded it. And it was one of the stupid times that I had with guns when I was a kid. I've got a couple stupid times when I was a kid with a gun. I was about 14.
Spirited Whiskey says it well. Pretend there is a laser beam of death constantly pointing out of the muzzle. Anything that laser beam touches dies.
I shot Andrew in the stomach.
7 years of bad luck for breaking the mirror too.
Yeah. I got a lot of those too. but yeah, I accidentally shot someone in the stomach, and after hunting, and it was it was just a discharge, not just, but it was a discharge, and yeah, what's up?
Can I ask a question?
What?
If you okay, it's a knife question. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
You look a little dazzled over there.
Well, somebody just asked me to show this. Spirit or Whiskey. What's up, Spirit? You're in the house.
Okay.
I'm doing the review on this.
You know what I'm doing?
I'm listening.
This motherfucking question.
Do the question.
If you had to pick a knife.
Very nice.
To best suit your personality, what would it be?
I don't know. I don't feel like I have it yet.
I think you would be the McBee. I'd be the McBee.
Two sons, all of
Ooh,
them.
yeah, the Chavez. Ooh, yeah, you're kind of a Chavez.
I'm not a Chavez, but Chavez is a good one to be. I'll say that.
Come on, SA, you a Chavez.
Chavez is a good one to be. I don't know. I feel like I don't have it.
I think you have
but,
it. If you had to pick one out of your collection, then how about that?
Well, it'd have to be, like I said before, it had to be USA made, and I don't have a USA made knife. That exactly
Travis says ZT0562.
I like that. That's a good one.
I think Chavez 228 V1.
Me too. Lavender pants, me too.
Jared, scary stories, man. You make me scared to raise a reckless son because my youngest son is super reckless. I think all sons go through recklessness, though. I think that's just a little boy. That's part of being a little boy. It's just about making him smart and reckless.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a Shaman, a Medford Praetorian tie. Man, I don't know what I want to pick. Maybe like the Techno.
I think when you
Man,
go through
I gotta beat this damn Fire Ant, I think.
Okay.
Me and the Fire Ant. Because it's like sharp and rigid, but it's also colorful and lovely. And it's strong, but it's little. See? These are all things that I am. Especially rigid.
Okay. I like the idea of the Medford Slim Praetorian or Praetorian Slim, but it doesn't have a lock bar cut out, so it can't be.
You could be the Leeb.
I like, man, I don't know. I couldn't pick one, to be honest. I really
You have to.
I can't. Okay, the 0562 tie.
Nope, someone already said that. Don't
I
copy.
can pick the same
Don't be
one.
a copycat.
Well, I would say the Sabenza, but no, because it's not USA made. I just said
What
that.
about the Anthem?
I can't.
Why?
Because of the grind.
No, it's about your personality. It's not about pick your favorite.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a good enough grind.
Okay, let's talk about your personality.
Okay.
You're like tall. You're like
That's not
loud.
personality. Whoa, Charlie! Hey.
Ooh,
Sorry for screaming in your ear. Thank you, bud.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Charlie
thank you.
Runyon. Is that how you say it, Charlie Runyon? I like saying
We've
that.
gotten so many donations today. You guys are amazing. You guys seriously are. Thank you so
Sabenza's
much.
USA made.
I know. I thought
you're
about the
not a
Sabenza, but
Sabenza.
the action it doesn't have.
No, you're
I
not
love
a
the
Sabenza.
action of a Sabenza, but I'm not.
You need something that's classy, but like more usable,
Okay,
more work friendly.
Okay, I got
What about
one.
the smug?
I'll pick the duck. How about that? I'll
Quack!
pick the duck. Even though I don't honestly think that's it.
No, it's not.
I don't think that's it, but I'm gonna pick it right now because
You're
you're
more-
making me.
You're more of like a Kershaw bare knuckle. M398.
How about a Koenig? I'll be a Koenig.
Yeah, you could be that, I think.
Yeah, the new hollow ground one. You gonna plug it in?
Well, we don't have that long. It's 9 o'clock.
Okay, we'll go for 10 more minutes.
All right,
Because our batteries are
dying. Okay,
other day-
I have another question.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, would you rather be a knife maker or a knife modder? Like, if you had the best skills in the world for either one, would you rather be a knife maker or a knife modder?
Oh, I feel like I would do both. But
No.
Maker.
Don't fuck with my question.
Knife maker. Man, I will be thinking about this one. I honestly can't decide.
Maker,
No, that one's
maker.
kind of tough, right?
I think I would pick maker just because it'd be fun to make my own designs and
I
creations.
feel like if you're that's why I would pick
But you can
it.
do the same thing with modding in a sense.
Right, but if you're a maker, you can do the modding. Do you know what I mean? If you're a modder, that doesn't mean you can make a knife. Just
No,
because you're
I
a
know.
modder does not mean you can make a knife. But a maker of a knife can definitely
No,
mod.
but we're gonna be assuming that you are
And I
just
bet you-
picking one or the other.
I
Like
bet you that's why everybody picked it.
modding is just tweaking other people's work. Yeah, but you can look at it like that Spirit Whiskey, but it's also maybe enhancing a design or making it more beautiful. I think that's how you have to look at it. I don't really know. if
Lindy
it's
Lou,
tweaking.
you have to be a modder.
Yeah.
You
well,
don't get to choose
'cause
maker. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just joking.
You're already a modder.
I would honestly love to see one of your design. Like if you designed a knife, I would love to see the way
I
that would turn
personally
out.
would like to pick just knife designer
Yeah.
overall, but I want to be designer and maker because I feel like that's more fun.
Yeah, I definitely want to design a knife. I think that would be fun to have a design. Like, say if I like drew a design, did it up to specs, everything else, and actually had a company make it. I feel like that would be so amazing to have a knife that I made for myself. Like up to the way I want, to my standards, to everything. I feel like it'd be like the best perfect knife in the world.
Okay, so here's another one for you.
What?
Would you more likely, which would you give up if you had to?
Uh-huh.
Your most carried EDC or your like safe queen / grail. If you had to give up one, most carried EDC, the one you use the most, carry the most, or the one that you know is more of your like grail safe
Probably
queen.
the one I use the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Like your main bay?
Yeah, well, I would say the safe queen, but I already said that I would never get rid of that. I don't really have a safe queen. So the only thing I could come up with when you say that is one that I would never get rid of.
I guess I would do most carried because in reality I could probably replace that easier.
And if you really want to ask me, like, in reality,
let's
I would get rid of
assume-
safe queen because I don't have one.
Let's assume though that it's something you could never replace though.
What? The safe queen?
Either. So like if you give up your most carried, your best
Right,
one with
and
that
that's my point.
amazing grind that you love to use,
Right.
like you can't get it back.
That's my point. That's why I would just get rid of the user, because the user I could replace
Yeah.
with another user. But there is that thing though, like where you have like a knife that you love to use and like you've broke it in, it's yours. You've put every scratch on it, and there's something to that, right? There's something to, like, that if you did get a new one, it wouldn't compare to the one you used to have. Like, you could literally get another brand new one, you'd be like, it's not as good as my old one. Do you know what I mean?
right.
You just would be like that.
Lindy, the question was, would you, if you had to give up one, would you give up your most carried EDC, the one you use the most, carry the most, or your, like, safe queen knife / grail, whatever, the one that you kind of don't use and you baby? And while we're waiting on some more answers, I wanted to comment on some of the stuff talking about Lindy's channel name, the bee's knees and the cat's pajamas she was talking about. We were looking up all of the variants of that, like the knife's meow and all that stuff. You guys would not believe how many variations they had. There was like the snake's hips.
Yeah.
There was like the, oh my god, there were so many.
The bee's knees. And
They
like,
got weird.
okay, so with her, like, thumbnail, she asked us, like, do you get it, right? And what did I say?
You said, because she has the cat butt, you said, yeah, like the cat's ass.
The cat's ass, yeah, the cat's
and
ass.
I had never heard that phrase in my life.
And I've heard that saying my entire
I
life.
thought he was just being fucking weird.
No, I've heard the cat's ass. Like, everybody's heard that. Oh, that's the
No,
cat's...
everybody has not heard
Let me
that.
finish. A lot of people have heard that, you know, like the saying, like, oh, yeah, that's the cat's ass, you know, whatever you're talking about. You're talking about something great, something that's so great. And the saying comes from a cat treats its ass so good that that's what the object is like. The object is so good, it's like the cat's ass. You want to treat it really good because it's so perfect. Well, the one she thought it meant was what it was.
The cat's meow.
The cat's meow,
Yeah.
right. Which both of them mean the same thing, basically.
Yeah.
Well, then we found a whole bunch of other sayings that are the exact same. Like she said, the snake's hips. I never heard that one. And then
There
like
was
everybody's heard the
tons.
bee's knees. That's another one
Cat's
a lot of people have heard.
pajamas. Oh, Chug-a-Bug.
Who's here? Oh, Breeze.
Oh, Chuggy.
Only selected few have heard.
Ah! That's bad luck. We're never getting another donation. The bell fell. Ah, that's another one. The bell fell.
The dog's poop. I don't think that's one.
The bell
I don't think
fell?
that's one, Danny.
I think the bell fell is one.
But hey,
down.
Lindy, you know your last name is actually my nickname, like on the street, like what people call me, like my friends and stuff. Like,
Lou?
no, that's not her last name. That's her middle name. I'm not gonna tell people her last name, but
Oh, yeah. Now we can never
I
say
learned it
that
today
on here.
because she's got a package coming. Douglas Fetch.
Yeah, that was his nickname. I hear people call you that. I never. It
Everybody
always
calls
just
that.
made
Even all my
sen-
cousins call me
It always
that.
just made sense to me too, and I don't really know why because it kind of
Well,
doesn't.
it starts normally with a J in front of it, but then everybody
Right.
slimmed it down to just that.
Yeah.
Because
I
hey,
get
we're
it.
not. Let's stop because we're
I
just
get
gonna tell people her last
I
name.
get it.
Oh,
she said it.
never mind. She said it. So everybody, like my family, they all call me Reed. It originally was J Reed, and then it got switched to just Reed. So like all my cousins, people around the neighborhood, and friends and stuff, they all just call me Reed. And I said that because when I was a baby, my nickname was Chug-a-Bug. From like my aunts and my uncles and stuff like that, and then it just switched to Chug. And my cousin Breeze just outed me on that. The most embarrassing moment of my life. I miss those commercials. What commercials?
I was just telling somebody at work the other day about Chug-a-Bug.
Chug-a-Bug?
Yeah.
Chug-a-Bug, Chug-a-Bug. Okay, back to other stuff. Yeah, back to other stuff.
All right.
Earlier, I was thinking, I pulled out my wallet and I was looking at it and I was thinking, like, man, I walk around with skin in my back pocket. And I started like, really
Ew.
thinking about it, like it's skin, right? Like, I started looking at my arm, like, thinking
what
about,
would be
like,
so wrong if we did human skin wallets?
I know. I
the
started thinking
same.
about like that, but I know it's cow skin, like just regular leather, cow skin or hide. But if you think about it, really, it's like this was a cow's ass or something one time.
Yeah. How
Um,
weird.
I wanted to talk about micro bevels, but we'll have to save that for another one because we're about to end this. It's getting late as shit. We've been in here for over 2 hours.
Can I ask another question?
What? Your baby cousin called you Sissy Lala, and it haunted you forever. I feel like a lot of people are haunted by their childhood nicknames.
I don't think I didn't really have one from, my brother had one for me for a while, which was McFatty. And no, I was not a fat child. I think maybe that was the point.
That's what I'm saying.
And I thought it was funny though, like
I had a cousin that was Moo Moo Bells, and to this day, if you call her that, you're fighting.
I
You're
know,
fighting
I know
right
which
there.
one too.
Hey, if you say that word to her, you're fighting right
I
there.
didn't have any like.
Hey!
Hey, stay one more minute, maybe two. Okay,
Thank you,
we
Danny.
will do that. I have another
if you
question.
gotta pay us.
I got another question. Hey,
T-Train, what up, T-Train? I like that one.
that's a good one. You just bought a knife shop. What are you
Ooh.
naming it?
Knife shop. No, Neevesknives.
No.
Hey.
No.
Why wouldn't I?
Because I'm gonna fight you for the rights of the Neeves name.
Yeah, we're married, so it'll be okay. I got the logo and everything.
No,
baby.
pick something better or different. So you have to think.
Douglas's.
No one's gonna know that's a knife shop.
Douglas's Knives.
Stop! Don't.
Knives of Douglas.
It cannot be a name.
It's Neeves
and
Knives. It's Neeves
It
Knives.
can't just be a name and
Well,
knives.
then how would they know it's knives?
I'm
if
saying
there's no
think of
knives?
something else. Blade Busters. The Bee's Knees Knives. Look at these guys.
There you go. Mine will be Neeves Knives. But I guess I could go something with an edge though. Like like the knife's edge or something like that.
The edge of the world.
Sharp edge,
The edge
something.
of the world. Oops.
Not the edge of the world. Sharp edge.
Knives of the Neeves. I like that.
Living on the edge. They
Living
would
on
think
the
it was
edge.
a bookstore or
Cutting
something.
edge. Holy shit, that's good.
Yeah, cutting
The
edge.
cutting
yeah.
edge.
Yeah.
Neeves house. Neeves and
Chop it up.
yeah. A cut above the rest.
Edge of
That's
insanity. I like that one. Edge of insanity. Two people said, "How you guys are together?"
What?
Wait, oh no, never mind. Yeah, look at this. Russ said it and Ronan said it.
Edge
Both
of
did-
insanity.
Edge of insanity.
I
You
think
guys are
you're-
together.
No, that's just a saying. And they both thought of it because
The Emporium of
Lightning
Knives and Oddities. That's kind
that
of
sounds
like,
like a shop that has a lot of like junk hanging on the walls, like crazy shit.
no, it sounds like a Hank person we know.
No, but Emporium is used to just the oddities of knives and
What does
oddities.
Emporium mean?
Emporium is like I don't know the exact definition, I'm probably wrong, but the way I've always heard it in context is like a large, like, the Emporium, like a place, like a place with a lot of whatever. You have an eyelash about to go in your eye. Saved you.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know how to explain it. That's kind of one of those words that I know what it means, but I can't explain it to you.
So, Oregon
Threesome.
Knife Guy just said, and you guys can be the Oddities. Did you guys ever watch that show, Oddities? Did anybody here ever watch that? It was about a shop, I think it was in New York, and this shop bought and sold oddities. And oddities meaning like the weird things, like say human skin.
Yeah, they did have an open
had
market. An Emporium is an open market.
Oh, okay. They had a human hand for like 10 grand. They had like mummified things. They had like just the weirdest things you could imagine. Like, okay, they had a lot of old doctor tools, like old surgical tools.
Ew, that's
like the
creeps me
ones
out.
that were like just experimental, like things like that, old magic trick things, just like weird oddities. And it was so cool, like when you looked at some of the things that we've done and made in history that never got patented, or maybe did for only a few years, but then got stopped because it was outbeat by something, or because it was like not, like was like against like what's that called? Like not humanity, but
Inhumane.
inhumane. Yeah, it was very inhumane or
Oh
something.
man, Hawaii is late.
Hawaii knife and gear,
Coming
you ladies.
in when we're coming out.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I wanted people to easily know what my channel was about. Bizarre being an Arabic open. Oh, I already said that. Sounds like a cool place if you add a bunch of knives. You know, they had stuff like that too. Like, I'm sure, like, if you had like a
Crazy
weird
knives.
knife or something.
Yeah.
It was a really cool show. Actually, what's crazy about it is that after that show, another one popped up, and there was two of them. Kind of like the pawn shop thing, you know how there was a bunch of those. There was two different oddity shows. What's wrong?
Nothing. I was looking at the battery.
But well, it's plugged in. So.
Oh, that's right.
This one's
one
not
is gonna
though.
die.
This one we got a couple percent. Kara, you're Native American, right? What are you, Jared? I'm a motherfucking mutt. My sister
Yes.
my sister did the blood test. So I'm like Irish, European,
A lot of Eastern European. That's what the
Dutch,
most of.
Swedish, German, African. I have
Point
Native.
zero. He was
I'm just reading everything that
0.001%
was on
Native
there.
American.
I'm just reading everything that was on there. So that's
okay.
everything I am. Pretty much. I'm sure I missed something like Russian
If
or
we
something.
ever have
There's
kids-
everything. I'm everything.
If we ever have kids, they're going to be impure because of you.
Same. I'm 1% Antarctican. That's I don't have that
What?
one. That's the one I don't
Baby.
have. What?
That's
Antarctican?
bullshit.
It probably
No
is.
one lives on Antarctica.
Well,
There are scientists there, and that's it.
Well, maybe.
If you see it on the internet, it's true. Is that where you're going?
I don't know. Maybe somebody lives there.
No. There's no
1%?
indigenous Antarcticans.
Okay. I'm Ukrainian American. Oh, that's cool.
Well, I can withstand the cold. Then you might be like Eskimo.
You know, I grew up. This is the things that I grew up. The things that I thought I was. I found out after that 23andMe thing that I wasn't, because what happened was where you think like say your great grandpa came from, right? Like I thought mine was like French Canadian, but in all reality, they descended from somewhere else first. So like
Right.
his ancestors descended from like Europe or whatever.
But they
And-
were Eastern European, which is a lot of like, and I remember when we looked at it, it was a lot of like Ukraine and stuff like that, which is very like, it makes sense.
It was a Russian. It wasn't
makes-
Ukraine.
Ukraine is right next to Russia.
I'm just
and it was
saying
Ukraine.
that they're still different.
I'm
No,
just
listen.
saying though that there is the ability that makes sense that they would descend south right there. Like that's not that far in the big scheme of the world.
Right, no, I know. I'm
Makes
just saying
sense.
though. I'm just saying that like a lot of the places that like we thought, like say, if you would have asked me before that, I would
Yeah.
have said 3 or 4 things.
Yeah, no, I
But
remember.
then after I seen the 23andMe, I realized that my ancestors descended to those places. So. But
What
and you know
language
that's
is
with
that,
everybody,
Danny?
and that's the same thing. Like everybody who thinks that there's something, most likely, I don't care. Like say if your ancestors came from Russia, right? Like if you did like the 23andMe, you might find out that in all reality, their ancestors descended from someplace else, and they're not technically Russian. Like they might have came from Russia and they were Russian, but their
Wait.
bloodline might not be. It's just the way it is.
Danny, your first language was really Russian. He just typed in Russian and he said
I seen that.
He said it was his first language. That's really
That's
cool.
That's really cool.
I've always wanted to learn to speak Russian, but it always intimidated me because the alphabet is different, so it scares me.
Ronin Imperial penguins are the best. I think they're bad.
Antarctican penguins.
I think they're badass. So there's some hardy some bitches.
You learned English at 3.
Damn, that
That's-
must have been tough.
It's a good no. It's a,
I guess that's a
probably
good age. Yeah,
at
you're like
3,
a sponge.
It was probably
yeah.
the best time.
Yeah, I would imagine. But still, though, learning another language is definitely tough. I tried learning Spanish, didn't work out. Or I guess I can't even say I really tried because I didn't put that much effort. Man, I was raised around a lot of Hispanics, so it would have been like a perfect place, I guess.
Yeah.
Ready, gotta eat, but I am listening. Yeah, it's okay, Russ, because we are about to get going. I never wanted to learn Russian. No offense, but I really wanted to learn Icelandic or
Icelandic
Swedish
is
now.
not
It's a
an
good
easy
one.
language to learn. It's not.
I bet no
Icelandic?
language to me
Oh,
is
I
easy.
know one word in Icelandic, and it's
Okay.
skúlgi.
School.
And you know what it means?
Hmm.
Shadow.
I know like a word in a few different languages, but only like one word.
I'm trying to
Like-
learn Spanish right now, too.
In like Arabic or whatever, I know like shukran, means thank you. I know like Russian. I know a couple words
I know,
because of my boss is Russian.
I just know like babushka, mamushka,
Yeah.
those like family names, stuff like that.
Right.
Da.
English, Irish,
whole
and
lot.
Cherokee. Nice.
English, Irish, and Cherokee.
Right
Well,
along
did
with
you
me.
hear, Lindy Lou, that we Cherokees obtained back like 80% of Oklahoma? Might have some land to your name. You never know. If you actually know family that is still involved with that sort of stuff. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm trying. I actually have a pretty decent basis of Spanish for someone who doesn't speak Spanish, if that makes any sense at all. But I'm trying to.
I think he just said babushka.
Is that what that was?
I think so.
Da.
Ronan,
Yeah, da, babushka.
Ronan says, I'm trying to learn Arabic and Russian for work. They're both so hard. I bet. I can't imagine trying to learn those.
Most of your family is in Oklahoma?
I can read it. I know. Like, I can't speak it, but I can read it. I'm just talented like that, you know? We might be, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Yeah, if most of your family is in Oklahoma, I mean...
Does that mean that, like, say if, like, she's Cherokee, right? And I guess that wouldn't be that, right?
No,
that wouldn't mean
because
you guys are, like,
your family lines
right,
can
like
break off
Polish
many
or
different
anything.
directions.
Right, kind of like
Plus, in a lot of situations, and clearly hers, because she's multiple things, and I don't know if it all comes from one side, if the Cherokee comes from one person or not, but if it doesn't, if it's coming from a little bit of one person or both, then there could have been a Cherokee person in her history that got married and had kids with someone who wasn't Cherokee anymore, which would create a whole different bloodline and blah, blah, blah.
Well, I have a cousin that messed around with one of our technically cousins and didn't know it because we have such a big family. They wound up like they were looking at like some family book or something, and he's seen our grandma in the in the family book, like the picture book, and he's like, how'd you know them? And then wound finding out like that we're like relatives or something.
That
He was
is
screwing
crazy.
around with, oh my god, that'd be so scary. Can you imagine screwing around with somebody and then finding out they're your fucking cousin? What am I doing?
What knife were you just flipping?
I was just flipping the
Oh,
Riette,
my Riette! I want to do a review on it.
and then I was flipping the Techno 2.
Me gusta mirar todo el tiempo. You like watching Neevesknives all the time. See?
Awesome.
Got it!
This tree don't split. It's like a bonsai. That's a good one. There's too many of us. Too many of us. All right, Iceland has the same issues. It's so small that there's a good chance that pretty lady in the bar could be your second cousin. My Uncle Ernest down in Mississippi said the reason why he married my Aunt Quinny, which is his wife, was because it was the only girl in the neighborhood or town that wasn't his cousin.
Oh my god.
It wasn't though. Not was.
Yeah, no,
wasn't.
I know.
All right, we are going to cut off. We've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. We love you guys. Thank you for everybody showing up and staying for so long. And thank you for all the damn donations. You guys are all fucking crazy, and we love you. Thank you so much. We are going
No
to
more
be back.
donations seems logical. You're awesome.
We are going to be back on Saturday. So, oh wait, you know what though?
Wait! Danny says I need to practice my Spanish before my vacation to Colombia. I'm a god, you guys. Sorry. Excuse me.
So on Saturday, I'm not sure if we're going to do a live on Saturday. I might have a birthday party to go to. If I'm not here, if we don't do a live on Saturday, because we might be, I'm not positive yet, we will just change days. We will not skip a live. We just might skip the day.
Wait, were we just swearing?
I didn't swear.
Did I swear?
I didn't swear.
I said I'm a god. Can't remember. Okay. Alright. And I am not humble.
All right, guys. Peace.
And then Breeze incorrectly asked where the bathroom was.
Upstairs.
He just said, where is bathroom, but then spelled it wrong.
62 thumbs ups. Can you believe that?
The milk is
Holy
very
shit.
cold.
We have $250 in donations.
Everyone-
You guys are amazing.
You're trying to mess me up with these sentences.
Thank you guys. You guys are all so awesome. We love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.
I was going to say audio.